Tommy, one professional fight under your belt. You went 4 rounds at Manchester Arena on a huge bill. What was it like getting into the ring that night, you know, so early in the evening?
You know, it was a magical feeling, because don't forget this day that was coming. I've dreamt about this day for many years as a child. So when I woke up in the morning, there was a different feeling. So I knew that obviously tonight was going to be the biggest night of my life. It was for me to put on a show. I was on a good platform. You know, I was televised on BT Sport. So it felt like all the pressure was on, but not to me, because when I woke up, I just thought, you know what? I don't care what the last name is. I'm just going to go out there and be myself, and I think that's what I'm trying to get across to everyone in the build-up as well. You know, their press conferences, interviews. I just want to get across the point that I'm my own man. Tyson's his own man. You know, if I was trying to get on the back of somebody, you know, I'd be training over there in Spain. You know, I'd be stuck to him like glue. But I'm here in high, training with Ricky, Blaine, and Mike. I'm doing my own thing. You know, I'm just trying to crack on and do the best that I can in this boxing game.
When you woke up that morning, had your personality changed at all from, you know, we see this very mild-mannered, very laid-back person.
Yeah.
You know, what we see in front of a camera is the person you are.
Oh, 100%.
Did you become moody or angry at all?
No. I had all my friends there. You know, I had a big speaker in my house until I was leaving to go to the venue. I had all the big tunes on, and I was just taking everything in my stride. Went and had a coffee, and just, you know, I had good support, had a good laugh with the friends and family, and that's what it's about. Because at the end of the day, if you don't enjoy what you're doing, you're never going to go to the pinnacle of your sport. Or, you know, a guy could be working in a warehouse, could be working in an office. If you don't like getting up in the morning, say for the office guy, he's not going to get the promotion. For the warehouse guy, he's not going to get to that manager spot. But in boxing, if you love what you're doing and you're constantly improving, you'll get to the very top.
What was it like fighting someone who's just there to survive?
Do you know what?
The odd shot in it, when you would catch him clean, would like hold on, then grab another 10 seconds, do something else.
Do you know what it was? At the end of the day, it's hard me sitting there saying, oh yeah, this and this and that. You got to give the man respect. It's in there. He's doing the hardest job in the world. He's trying to earn a bit of money for his family, probably. So, you know, you got to take your hat off to him. But it's a good learning curve for me, because watching it back, you see the way you get held. You know, in certain clinches, when he's on the ropes, buying time. You know, and it's what they're going to come. You know, I'm going to have all different styles and fellas in the ring. So it's just about adapting to them styles and making the best of it on the night. But I believe I box well. You know, I've been told off, you know, my trainers, friends, family, that I box very well. So and for a guy with 12 amateur fights, it's not very bad at all, I'd say.
I mean, you got a quick return. Frank Warren's very next show you're on in Leicester, February the 23rd.
Yep.
What can we expect in that fight that we might not have seen in December at the arena?
A big dirty knockout. That's what's coming on February. Because, do you know what? I'm just going to go in there and box and I can, because I know I've got power in my hands. I know I've got dynamite punches. You know, my dad, from being a 7-8-year-old when he took me on the pads, he said, you can punch like a horse. So I know if I let them off, they let these cannons off right, they're only going one way, and that's down. And I'm here to put a show, and I don't want to be treated like, oh, you know, he's only a baby, this and that, because there is no babies in this game. I'm a baby in a man's world. So I just want to go out there and show everyone what my skill set, and each fight by fight I just want to show everyone that I'm going like this, you know, improving all the time.
Why are you the puncher in the Fury family? Because Tyson has got an amazing skill set. Fury the same. And your dad, big man, but he wasn't a knockout artist, Big John. He must probably come and sort me out for saying that. So why are you the banger in the family? And I apologise to Big John there.
Do you know what? You know, I'm not going to sit here and say, you know, I'm a banger, because like a banger for me was, you know, someone like Mike Tyson. I feel like I've got heavy hands. Like I'm not all about that. Like I've got a lot of skill myself. I can go on the back foot, I can go forward. That's what we're working on now in training. But I don't want to be a one-trick pony. I want to have everything. So then, when I get in these tougher fights, I'm not relying on one thing. It's like, right, I'm saying, if I've got an opponent there, right, it's tough. You ain't gonna bomb him out. No worries. Box circles around him, jab his head off all night. Not a problem. Right, this guy here don't really like the body shots. No problem. And in this game, it's all about progression. So I don't care if I'm progressing 0.5% at a time. As long as I'm seeing them improvements and my trainer and my team's seeing them improvements, I don't care. I can go as slow as you want, because I'll tell anybody this, I'm in no rush at all. I'm 19 years old. Where is the rush? I've had 12 amateur fights, and comments mean nothing to me. A passing comment is absolutely nothing. But it just makes you laugh because you see him on the Instagram when you upload a picture or whatever. The comments are saying, "Oh, chuck him in with someone that can actually fight." You know, someone commented, "Oh, put him in the top 10 contender then," and someone said, "Yeah, why not?" I don't know what they're expecting. You know, I've had no fights. I'm a young kid, just let him learn. So I'm going to take my time. I'm going to get the right fights at the right time, and see where I end up. All I'm doing is the best that I can.
And I understand, talking to one of your trainers, Mike Jackson, he said you come back after the Christmas break.
Yep.
They weighed everybody the first day, and you was a pound heavier than your fight.
Yep. I weighed in at 12.12, and I come back in the gym at 12.13.
So what did you do over Christmas? Just train?
Do you know what? I wish I could sit here and say to you, yes, I didn't train. I ate pizzas, kebabs, whatever you want, but it's called constant professional. Let's call it that. But I don't know. I've got the fast metabolism, but I'm fit now and I'm ready to go. I think it's four weeks to go.
Yeah.
4 weeks to go, something like that. And I just can't wait to get back out there. You know, if it was up to me, I'd be fighting every month. You know, and the shows and the breaks that I'm getting, I'm just very thankful that they're putting me on and, you know, dedicating the time into me. And I won't let everyone down. I'll get there slowly but surely.
And also the attention's coming back on your big brother Tyson now. Have you seen him since Christmas or trained with him at all since he
Nope. He's been doing his own thing, and like I say, I've been doing mine. But I'm sure 2019 will be a massive year for him. You know, he's got some really good fights there if they can get made. But I just want, you know, the main two fighters in the division to just come up, because I've seen all these. You've seen a lot of talk over the internet, what have you. If a man's getting offered over 50 million to fight, over 40 million to fight, it's nothing to do with boxing. It's about what's in it. Because I'm not being funny. If you ask, I'd fight anyone for 10 million, let alone 80 million. So let's get it on. How much money do you want? You know what I'm saying? You've just got to get in there. It's a boxing match at the end of the day. You win, you win. You lose, you lose. Because you can't look. He's got both of them. They've got to get the tail between the legs and say, "Come on, let's fight." Because Tyson, he's been to America, he's been to Germany against the two, you know, Klitschko and Wilder. And Wilder can knock this full building down in the space of 10 seconds. So they just need to grow up, get a pair of balls, and come and fight at the end of the day. Because the fights have been there to made. So let's please the public. That's what it's about. It's about the fans, and the fans want these fights. So enough about money and all that sort of stuff. Just get the fights on, because it's about the fans at the end of the day, and that's what we want to see.
And boxing's always in a better place if the heavyweight division is healthy. So if we can get Tyson against AJ after he fights Wilder again.
Yeah. There's a lot of
business. It's great for the industry.
That's what I'm saying. You know, heavyweight boxing is nothing like it, because everyone loves a good knockout. The paying public come to see knockouts, whatever like that, and you know you're going to get it with these heavyweights. So if the three best in the world can get it on this year, it'll be a good year, won't it, for the sport? Because at the end of the day, it's all about getting the right fights at the right time, and 2019 is the year for these fights.